You're watching a Titan Medical Center production.
Hey everybody, I'm Sharisse. This is one of my favorite nurse practitioners, Jess. So we're here just to talk a little bit about the brand new, streaming hot GLP-1 Semaglutide and Tirzepatide. Tell me a little bit about these awesome weight loss therapies.
So Semaglutide is the active ingredient in medications like Ozempic and Wegovy. Tirzepatide is the active ingredient in Mounjaro or Zepbound. So they have been FDA approved for medical weight loss. And basically GLP-1s are glucagon-like peptides working by insulin regulation. So GLP-1 is actually a receptor that induces insulin secretion. So this is working by insulin regulation to help your body more effectively utilize your glucose and carbs. It also is working on a receptor in the gut, and these medications are going to help you feel fuller, faster, longer, and help with craving control.
That sounds really, really good. I know that they're very popular right now. So how much weight, because I get this all the time, how much weight do you think somebody's gonna lose when they go on this once a week injection that's so easy to take?
Yeah, I get this question a lot from my
right?
patients.
All the time.
So it is very hard to tell. Everyone is very patient specific.
Exactly.
I can't really give you an answer for that. It is always going to be dependent on your diet and your exercise routine as well, and then really how well the medication works for you specifically.
Right, I mean, it can range anywhere from 5, 10, 15. I've seen some people lose up to 50 pounds,
yes.
But we're not gonna tell you you're gonna lose 50 pounds and then, you're upset that you didn't lose 50 pounds or maybe you did not need to lose 50 pounds.
Correct.
So next thing is, let's say that you're not a candidate, and I believe that's very slim things that make you not a candidate. It's like thyroid nodules and a few other gut issues, I believe, because we know health is number one. So if you're not healthy, you're probably not going to look good. So that's going to be number one to us. But there are other things we can do to help you lose weight. So maybe list 2 or 3, because I know that we have a plethora.
Absolutely. So sometimes patients aren't going to be great candidates for this medication. So we do have other peptides, vitamin, amino acid blends that we can offer, such as AOD 9604. Great peptide for fat burning. Our Titan Complete therapy.
That's a popular one.
This is a vitamin and amino acid blend, your full vitamin B complex. BCAAs to help with muscle and tissue recovery as you're exercising and working out. And then it houses L-carnitine and MIC for that added fat metabolism.
Yep. This is my girl right here. So book your appointment today. You can call or text 727-389-3220. You can visit us at www.titanmedicalcenter.com and you can book your appointment with Jess.
Come see me.
See you then.
Oh yeah, about to fly out New York. Come on, for Peter's birthday present, right Pete?
Oh yeah.
Where we going? Where we going? Come on, where we going? We going to New York or what? We gonna see the Yankees and Mets? We gonna have a good time?
Chicago.
Father and son, come on, we gonna explore? Huh? We got the whole family here. Look at mom.
Let's go.
Come on, dude, let's go. Come on, let's go. You can tell this guy's a real baseball player. Look, put the work in. Look at the dirt on the hat. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go see some ball.
These are new hats.
We're gonna explore New York City, and you guys are coming with us. So strap up. There's gonna be a thrilling ride. Let's go.
Only every 2 days.
About to fly away.
Securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom and to at shoulder level. A water.
It's new, whatever that thing's.
Made it to New York. Peter, we made it. I bet you're happy.
Yeah.
Finally got a smile out of the child.
All right. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Let's see. The first stroll down the street. Here's first stroll down NYC. Woo. Oh yeah. New York, New York. Big city of dreams. Let's go.
First slice smashed. Hershey Store, NYC. Woo! Chocolate World. You like chocolate? It's your spot. They got Jolly Ranchers and all this stuff I used to eat as a kid that I never eat anymore, but Peter still does. Oh, they got Jolly Rancher candles. Ooh, it smells good. It smells just like it. Wow. Jeez, look at this. It's like the gold standard right here. Woo. Look at, I used to get these as a kid for Christmas and stuff like that. Put these in the freezer. It'd take me forever to eat this thing. Disney Store, New York. Shop it around, see what they got different out here. Everything's different out here in New York.
Yeah, you remember
used to love Toy Story, remember?
I do. This is what Michael Hearn's gonna do when he retires. Yeah, I like it. All right. Going into Lids, New York City, right here.
Yeah. Now, if you wanted a New York
Times Square. This is the place to get a New York hat. And Peter's a Mets fan, if you guys don't know. So back in Tampa, they don't have Mets hats. In NYC, they're gonna have every one of them. Oh yeah, checking out the NBA store. Already got some goodies from Lids. Let's go ahead and check this place out. Woo! Wish they had all these places in Tampa. NBA store, New York. Nike Innovation, here we come. They don't have this in Tampa either. Nike Innovation. Woo! Here we go. Yankee Kicks. Had to hit a couple of sneaker stores out here to see what's up. Maybe Pure finding out some cool clothing and stuff. So super cool though, super cool. All right, Hat Club. Let's see what's up. Super dope. This stuff here you can't get anywhere else. All these different experiments, these new shoes.
Dynamic. So this is
For two, all women, all you, boo.
Bye.
Happy shopping. Me and Peter going to men's. What do you mean, my? Choose, design, create, come, make it your own. Let's go, me and Pete. Super cool. Nike sweatshirt here at Nike Innovation. You can't get a reservation for this. Let us in, luckily. Now it's time for Sharisse to pick hers for the black sweatshirt.
Do that on the arm.
MLB NYC, former MLB player right there. Possibly wants in here. Player, sweatshirts, merch, period. Super sweet stuff in here. If you're in NYC, you gotta check out MLB NYC. Bring you guys all the hot spots.
You can pop like this?
We're from Louis to Dior, Saks Fit, let's go. See what this is all about. This is a really, really cool experience here at NYC, and I wanted to take Peter and flash back there to Sharisse to go experience it. So come along with me. One Vanderbilt. Let's go see what this experience is all about with the family. Let's go.
Picture with you?
Like this, super dope. Yeah, this stuff you gotta check out.
I said mom, put that little mom. Oh, stop.
Check this out. 93rd floor, dude. Insane. Family's enjoying this. And the bathroom's got a view. Look at this. Woo! Man, it's crazy. So it's like to see me drinking anything like this. It's all right.
Put that on there.
John here from Titan, and today I want to talk about anti-aging. What is anti-aging, and how can Titan Medical Center help you with anti-aging, right? So let's talk about this. Anti-aging. Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. Anti-aging is lessening or preventing the aging factor, what you're going to go through in life, no matter what. We're here on this planet, we grow, we live, right, and we die. It's cold hard facts, right? But what can we do to really slow down this effect? So anti-aging can come in a number of different forms, right? We want to make sure that we don't age with our skin. We want to make sure we don't age with our hair. We want to make sure we don't age internally, right? And with our body overall, okay? So anti-aging can come in a lot of different forms. Anti-aging is really there for you to help prevent, the aging process. So at that point, you might see all different variations of these anti-aging things. So you have different things out there that you can get over the counter. Like can get different skin creams, right? They have different skin creams that will help you not wrinkle as much, right? You have anti-aging therapies that can help you as far as like cold, or when you get into a cryo unit, they say that's good for anti-aging purposes. They have different lasers that can help with skin as far as that goes with anti-aging. But really, what can Titan Medical Center do for you to help anti-aging? And we have a lot of different options on the table to really help you anti-age. And anti-aging really comes from internally, right? Internally, we start aging, and we don't see this, but we do see the outside as it reflects. And some of the different things that make us age are hormones. Hormones can decrease over time as we age, and this can cause all these different variations to happen to you on the outside. For instance, we get gray hair. This is a form of aging, right? And we get wrinkles on our skin. That's a form of aging. Now, some people look at this and they say, listen, I'm just going to be able to do the outside things to make sure that it doesn't look like I've aged too much. Whether it be plastic surgery, or they get Botox, fillers, all these different things. But the key to anti-aging is really internally. Now, with these different things, especially hormones, we want to look at like growth hormone in our body. Now, growth hormone in our body really does provide the anti-aging tip, right? So growth hormone is produced in our body, and it produces IGF-1, and IGF-1 is then converted into the liver, and at that point, that's where these really aging benefits really come from. Now, over time, like I told you, we decline in hormones, especially in growth hormone and these other hormones like testosterone, progesterone, estrogen, and so on. And with this, then comes the withering part. So like a flower, right? It grows real strong and then it withers and it dies. That's kind of like us. So at that point, we really want to look at these different hormones to make sure that they're optimized, taking them back to the younger years of where they were. Think about it. When you were 20 years old, your hormones are probably at the most optimal level, and that's probably the best you looked and the best you felt. Now, as you got older, you start noticing these different things like, why is my skin starting to sag? Or why is this happening to my face and I'm wrinkling all over? Or why am I losing my hair? Or why is it turning gray? Now, we always have to look at these different things internally. Now, some of these things, listen, it's a part of life. It's going to happen eventually, but there are special therapies that we do have that will definitely slow down the aging process for you. A lot of people ask me all the time, they're like, listen, how old are you? I tell them I'm 40 years old. Like, man, you look like you're 30, 30's in there, right? Now, I don't think so, but other people do. And people that I've seen that are younger than me, they look maybe older, right? So they don't look maybe as good. So you want to make sure that you can take care of yourself. This is really the key too. So eating properly is going to be a great thing for anti-aging, right? Taking care of yourself all the way around. So at that point, you want to make sure you're getting exercise and activity in. This is another one. Sleep, right? Sleep is another big one out there that will help with anti-aging, because if you don't sleep, you're going to really wear yourself down. You're burning the candle at both ends. And this will reflect on your body, And at that point, you don't want that to happen. But the therapies that we offer, like CJC-1295 with lamprelin, it's an oral GHRH peptide that can help with anti-aging purposes, and we have a number of other ones that we can help out with. Even prescribed skin creams or skin regimen treatments that can help you. So if you're looking for anti-aging, right, look at doing the best you can for yourself. You're eating good, you're exercising, you're getting enough water in your system, right? That's with the eating portion, and you're getting enough sleep, right? You're not going to sleep deprivation or running yourself down every day, in and out. You don't want that. After that, you gotta make sure you blood test. And make sure your blood test all the right correct things that you're supposed to do, as far as hormones, vital organs, maybe vitamins, aminos, just to make sure you know where these things are at. And if they need to be optimized or need to be raised, maybe they're deficient or on the decline, you can do that by looking at the blood test. And you can do that with Titan Medical Center. We'll look at all these different things for you. We'll guide you through the process to make sure that we can slow down that aging process as much as you possibly can, and you look the best you possibly can for as long as you can, right? So these are just some tips and tricks from here at Titan Medical Center for you guys to look for and to tell you how we can help you out with the anti-aging process. So don't be scared, don't get mad, don't get sad. Everybody's gonna age, but how well you age is really what
what counts. So guys, contact us today if you want to do an anti-aging therapy or want to learn more about our process. The phone number, call or text 727-389-3220, or you can always look at all the great information and some videos on our website, www.TitanMedicalCenter.com. I appreciate it, guys. I'll be back with more tips and tricks to help you guys with your process of aging the best you possibly can. Thanks, guys.
Become Titan Strong. Call or text us today at 727-389-3220.
What's up, guys? I'm John.
I'm Sharisse.
And we are back with another Cupid's Corner. That's right. Every week, me and my beautiful wife over here are bringing you guys great tips, tricks, information that will hopefully ignite, excite, and take your relationship to a whole new, healthy, and great level.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right? So, we've had our years of experience, which is like 16 going on 17 years.
It's really 30 because we've spent every single minute together. So it's, it's times.
Yeah.
Remember? We did the times.
Live together, work together, raise kids together.
Yeah, hang out together.
All these great things
Drive
we
together
do,
in separate
right?
cars.
So, we've got a lot of experience along the way, and we've been through a lot of trials and tribulations ourselves. Nobody's perfect, and no relationship is perfect. So at that point, you always got to be working towards a better relationship, right? And, with this, we always want to give you guys great information. And we get it from other people that we've seen or seen their relationship and what they've went through too as well. So we apply all this to ours, and we want you to help you apply it all to yours.
Yep.
So today is a really simple one. So it's really easy for you and your partner to be in a great relationship if everything is peachy and cream.
Yeah.
That means everything is going right and there's no wrong.
Right.
Right? And you have those so-called ride or dies.
Me.
So Sharisse is a ride or die.
I am a ride or
She's
die.
been battlefield tested. So, you really don't know. They always say it, but you really don't know until it comes down to the situation, and then you see what really happens.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see over multiple situations, there's a trend there, right? That's what you can predict that might happen in the future. Mm-hmm. But if they leave right off the bat, you know that, hey, listen, this was not meant to be, hopefully.
Or they deviate.
Yeah, or they deviate. Yeah, this is true.
They may not even leave. They might just deviate.
This is true.
Right?
This is
Deviate
true.
as far
Yes.
as maybe just not as much love, not as much time. They might want to go do something else.
They might go find another friend.
They might go
still keep you around. Maybe you're supporting them financially.
maybe you're paying the bills, so they got to kind of keep you around.
Yep.
I mean, I know it's hurtful things, but this is real life.
Yes.
It really is.
Yes. So, at that point, you got to work towards this. And at that point, nobody can predict if their partner, unless they've been battlefield tested, is really going to come through. Now, they can show you all kinds of signs that can show you, hey, listen, I'm going to be ready when that time comes. Because, like I said, nobody can predict these things. So at that point, if they're there, they're very loyal to you, they're always around, I mean, they want the best for you, and they're not trying to bring you down in any way, shape, or form, they're probably going to be on your side unless you cross them, because you know how women are, they'll get scorned and come after you. So don't do that. So if you're doing the right thing, right, then they'll probably come through on that back end.
So John, they always love the real life stories, and we've been there, we've done that, so we're going to share.
Okay.
The real life story
Okay.
of me being battlefield tested, right?
Okay.
Because there's actually a few times I've been battlefield tested, quote unquote, John says. But the real battlefield test, I believe anyway, is that right before we open Titan, is when I call it all the time, I say it, we hit rock bottom, right? I was in a bad car accident, so I wasn't working at the time. Our house went to foreclosure for other reasons that had nothing to do with us. And it just was a really bad time. And, when I met John, things were good. He was great. I was great. We were working. Everything was phenomenal. And then all of a sudden we got to this point where it was a struggle. Every day was a struggle. And that's kind of, some of the things that keeps us going, is that we remember those struggles. I remember that we don't want to go through those struggles again, and we'll do anything to not be in that position again. But the important part is that, when we hit rock bottom, we did it together, right? Now we're, up on the top and everything's great, but he knows that if we ever hit rock bottom, that I'm going to be there no matter what. And then, it doesn't matter if it might be both you guys hit rock bottom. It might be just one of you guys that hit rock bottom. But if the one party hits rock bottom and you're still doing great, you have to remember that, that person was there for you, before all this went down. So why would you not want to be there for them at their lowest point?
Right.
Yeah,
it makes sense. I mean, and like I said, you're going to go through all types of things in your life, and it's not just hitting rock bottom per se. It could be something else. Maybe you lose your job. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you do something that's out of character one time, and they can't, forgive you for that.
So, that might be a thing.
That might be a thing. So these are things that, you really should work on for yourself and make sure that you're a good person and you're doing the right thing. And then hopefully you find a partner that fits that criteria too as well. And time will tell, right?
Time will tell.
Time will tell. And
it sucks though. It's like I wish I had well, I don't because I'm very well off here in my relationship. So thank God for that. But I, for all of you guys, I wish you guys had a crystal ball so you could be like, oh, you know what? Let me not waste my time on this person because they're going to leave if things go bad. Yeah. I personally think that, I think money is a big issue. I feel like if money's good, and then all of a sudden money is bad, I feel like that's really, and it could be just the way I grew up and, way I saw my parents argue. I mean, I feel like that's a thing. Yeah. The next thing would be, maybe like drug use, alcohol use, that kind of stuff. That brings people down. And then you got to be with your partner to get them through it. Right. Like it's, maybe a family member dies. That's really rough.
Yeah. Yeah. Your puppy dies, that's like your kid too, right?
That's our baby.
People actually do lose their children one way or the other. Maybe it's in childbirth, maybe it's a young age from some accident, at that point, and that could break the bond up too as well, because one partner might be blaming the other partner what happened in that situation, and they can never forgive them. Right? Or they think about something that happens and it breaks them away, and then they start growing in different directions. So these are things that are very important that, listen, nobody can predict anything, and accidents happen and things happen. But it's what you do after that, I think, that makes the most impact, I guess, on your relationship, because listen, you can either go with it and step right in and help and be with your partner and support them and grow together still, or you can just separate. But if you're going to go that separation route, I'm telling you, if you're on that edge, because, there's two sides of this coin. If you're on that side, then, then maybe it is better for you to just move on too as well, instead of stay there and dragging both of you and your partner down in the relationship. So, I mean, I think it's a very important to
listen, me and John, we're not perfect. And, we have our arguments too. We have our disagreements. We have things that we may not see eye to eye on sometimes, but you got to come to the solution, right? And sometimes it really is trying to meet them at the halfway point. That's really, it's not always like my way, or I mean, I really do like it my way, compromise. But you do have to compromise. Yeah.
So that's it for this week. Good times, bad times, stick by your partner, especially if you're married. That should be in your vows. Anyway, we'll see you next Sunday at 11 a.m. Cupid's Corner with me and my beautiful wife, Sharisse, over here. Catch us live, DVR us. Check us out on YouTube at TitanMedicalCenter.com. Well, Titan Medical Center. And then you can check out the website, TitanMedicalCenter.com. We'll see you next week. Cupid's Corner, 11 a.m. See you then.
See you then.